I got suckered into speaking for Chris. So I'm going to warn you guys, I'm a bit of a crier, so I'm Italian, it comes out. First, I'd like to say well done to all of you. And how about a round of applause for Jake Oakley? He really did a great job spearheading this effort. It all started with a simple conversation with Roya, as he said. And Jay took that conversation and made it a reality. I'd also like to thank Tag Greason for taking up this challenge. The approval of this plate will allow Virginians to participate in this important first step for Team Mathias and childhood cancer awareness. Of course, the Team Mathias Army is here and in force. I'm ever in awe of all of you and your generosity. You give so much of yourselves, see, I told you, to my family and to this worthy cause. You guys all really inspire me. Roya, Chris, and Mathias and Troy all started this unexpected journey with two goals in mind. The first was obvious, to kick cancer's butt. The second was to create more awareness about the problem of childhood cancer so that treatment options would increase and that permanent cure could be found. This plate takes the important first step for Team Mathias, and that first step is awareness. You see, Mathias believes that a lack of funding for childhood cancer is a direct result of poor awareness. He believes that increasing awareness leads to funding, and funding leads to research, and research leads to cures for kids like him. And he's right. Childhood cancer is not rare. There's over 175,000 children who are battling cancer around the world right now. This license plate will raise awareness. 8.2 million Virginians will drive around and will see this plate. Maybe those Virginians will be reminded of a child they know with cancer. Maybe they'll think of childhood cancer. Maybe they'll think, how sad. Or that's a problem still, this day and age? They'll think about it and they'll become aware. They will start to notice fundraisers at their local grocery stores. They'll pay attention to the cause and where donations go. And maybe they'll find out that the National Institute of Cancer only gives 3.8% of their budget to childhood cancer. 3.8%. It's pitiful. Hopefully those Virginians who donate to private charities will realize that $6 billion goes to breast cancer, a worthy cause, while only $197 million goes to childhood cancer. And when they do realize this, things will start to change. Mathias knows this place will help people understand that cancer is the leading killer of children, and it causes more deaths than AIDS, asthma, diabetes, cystic fibrosis, and heart defects, all combined. We are tired of a country where every day 36 children will be diagnosed with cancer per day. That's a classroom and a half full of kids per day. We're tired of a country where 7 of those kids will lose their battle per day. Every kid is someone's child. Brother, sister, cousin, and nephew. Today we take a step towards the cure. Today, a step towards awareness. Today, we try to make a difference in fighting cancer. Now the part's going to be hard. I want to tell you about Mathias William Giordano. Being Mathias's uncle, I've of course known him since he was born. Mathias has always been easy to smile. All of us know that. He's a caretaker. He's always been a leader. And he's the kind of person that you know will do big things. He has always been good at sports, but not because of any innate physical talent. It's because nobody will ever outwork Mathias. He's competitive, and success is the only option. And all of this comes with an easy smile, and the pat on the back, and the warmth of somebody really on your team. He is what I aspire to be. In July of 2012, he was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, and it turns out it wasn't in his legs only, it metastasized to his lungs. So Mathias and his family came up with a plan and went to work. He had his leg amputated, lung surgeries, countless months of chemo, radiation, more poking and prodding than any kid should endure. He inspired his soccer team, his friends, his classmates, and his community, and his cousins. Up until August of this year, just a few months ago, with a prosthetic leg, while going through chemo, I can tell you right now he's the best basketball player in the family. He was the best soccer player in the family, and he always won. They say only through adversity can your character be revealed. You can't make a diamond without pressure, they say. Your character is only tested when you're up against it. And I say all of that is a lie. I knew Mathias and his character before this diagnosis. This cancer didn't challenge him to greatness. Greatness was always there. The difference is that now, through his challenges, we see our shortcomings. And by ours, I mean society. We see that we are wanting on character. We see that as a society, we are letting him down. We, it turns out, are letting countless kids down. We are not doing enough to fight this disease. We see pictures of Mathias smiling, living life. We see pictures of survivors of cancer, the bald kids with the happy faces. And they're so brave, and they're so courageous, and we feel good. And all that's true, but it was always true about them. We are the ones that need to change. We are the ones that need to do more. And this is a great first step. Mathias is my hero, not because of how he fights, but because of who he's always been, who he always be. He is at the point where this fight is his alone now. In this modern world, with all of our technology, there is nothing more we can do. In my book, this is a failure of our society. We need to do better. We will soon have an official Virginia license plate presenting us with this challenge: cure childhood cancer. This license plate, this awareness, is an important first step. And we owe it to Mathias to make sure it's not the last. In closing, thank you to Team Mathias supporters. All of you are special. Thank you to Jay Coakley. Thank you, Tad Reese. And thank you to Virginia. With Virginia, we're gonna find a cure.